Good morning, everyone. Surfcal. We're gonna go for a little bit more Ender Lilies. I'm excited about this. I'm enjoying this game so much. There's just so much going on in it, and it is so much to explore, so much, honestly challenging combat situations. Like, you actually... I'm curious to see how this compares to some of the other Metroidvania games that are advertised as Souls-like, because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. If you're not familiar with Souls-like, it's not something have been super into. I do like the idea of it, though. And it's basically that... So a lot of people think that Souls-like means games that are really hard. And I would say that that is not the case. Souls-likes are... I guess the basis for that term is on the Dark Souls games, which are very hard, but it's not necessarily that just that they are hard. It is that they are hard in a specific way. And a lot of the games that I have... hey! I can't actually even get over here. Great. A lot of the games that I enjoy are that kind of hard. It's the specific challenge where once you figure out the rhythm of it, they tend to be a lot more accessible. And in particular, a lot of these Metroidvania games, especially the ones with like really challenging boss rushes and stuff like that, like part of it is this idea that you are basically that it kind of rewards skill and patient play and being able to know the right amount of aggression and figuring out ways to fight things. And not pushing the healing button and being wasteful. But yeah, there's definitely an aspect of that to this where you can't pick your favorite tool and just level up one weapon, it doesn't feel like. It seems like you're going to get a lot more mileage out of thinking about what you're doing each step along the way. So figuring out the strategy, basically, about how to fight each enemy, rather than just trying to use the same approach all the time. And in this particular case, it feels like a requirement more than it does a... feels like a requirement more than it does a, an option. It's not like it's, oh, this game becomes easy once you figure it out. It is, if you do not figure it out, this game is really hard. And I like that. Again, I'm curious. I have been thinking about putting a Souls-like on my list for a while. For an actual Souls game. The only Souls game I've actually played is the original Demon's Souls. And that was a long time ago on PS3. And that one, even though it just got a re-release, is not out on PC yet. So I don't have a good way to play it currently. I've thought about trying to pick up... I think I've got, like, Dark Souls 2, maybe? On my Steam library. Like, I think I have one of the Dark Souls games on my Steam library. I'm not sure whether or what the best entry points are, but basically what I've been told is, or from what I've seen and thought about, I've been considering Bloodborne as another option there. Just because it seems like it's kind of its own thing. This has lots of these doors, which really makes me think that I'm either not supposed to be here yet, or I'm about to get a new item. Respite point. I figured I had a decent shot at this being a respite point. At long last, the abominable lord of the Blighted Lands has been purified. I am beside myself with rapt relief. The Blighted have tormented us for many long years, but now I control them. Oh. Tied as my hands were, I had no choice but to afflict my subjects to deal with these damnable wretches. Now the power is in my hands. Okay. The king is bad. That's what I'm hearing. And it looks like they were going to be fighting the king in the next room. I kind of want to just go this way. Let's do this. Let's try this boss. I'm assuming it's going to be a boss. King of Land's End. I think the actual, like, last boss is very likely to be... Oh. Is this the king? No, the king is on the ground, so I'm assuming this is, like, one of the royal knights or something. Julius! Hey, we read about him. This is a very long reach that he has. Okay. First phase isn't too bad here. I may want to switch to my eagle. I mean, Doggo's seeming like he's doing a good job here, but... we're gonna try the next... Whoa, okay. Hey, that giant red charge thing? I wonder if that could be related to those red doors that we looked there that look similar to the things we have to drop down on. Also, this is another, or this looks like it's going to be another big attack, so I'm kind of excited at having an option besides the club, if that ends up being the case. That was 124 damage. Okay. So, I don't feel like Gerard is good here. He's too slow. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go this route. So let's do ranged, close. The other thing is finding time to heal is becoming increasingly challenging, and I don't feel like stun is gonna be as good against this guy. It only stunned him for a brief time, and it still took forever to get to. It's not like I can break his. It's not like I'm interrupting his cycle season. So I'm thinking, let's do. Reduce damage, max health. See how this works. Hooray, cutscene we get to see every time. Maybe not. I mean, honestly, it's not bad. Okay, so this is I think this is what I wanted to start on. And now that he's being more aggressive, I want to be on the ranged. Hey, well, we reduced it from 124 to 106. Let's see if we can do better. I'm not 100% sure on a few of these things I've got equipped right now, but I feel like it's a decent starting point. Yeah, I'm not sure that the Floral Priestess is the best option here. Yeah, this is not the best setup. We still need to get behind him, and ranged attacks getting behind him is hard. So I think there may be a better option. Well, maybe not. Maybe if I wait to the right times when he's not guarding. there's definitely some degree of the fact that we don't have to worry as much about uh, range does make a difference. But I do keep missing also. Third phase. I'm terrified. Okay. Honestly, that ended up working better than I thought. Floral Sorceress, we can't knock him back, so this feels like it's not that great. We want. Honestly, he's on the ground most of the time. The Elder does a lot of damage. Maybe we just go that. Fallen Sentinel, actually, does a pretty good job. Let's try that. So I think my mistake on this one was actually treating the staff like the primary weapon when I really just need to be mashing that. Okay, so that didn't work very well. I'm gonna actually try switching the staff out for... Honestly, let's just try Honir. And I don't know about this one. Like, it seemed okay, but it didn't seem like it applied quite as much pressure as I'd like. Let's try the Elder. You know, honestly, think I'm gonna switch back over to Secret. He can block this, which makes it much less good. I was thinking since it was an overhead, it might, like, splash or something. But yeah, it doesn't get very many charges, and it doesn't seem like it's actually doing much. Okay, that needs to be dodged. Yep, this is definitely a better... This is definitely better than the stat. Yeah, see, these there's a few of these that I feel like you either need to be on the other side of him, or you need to, be able to perfect dodge them. And I'm not sure exactly, since it feels like they take longer than normal. I suppose one of the other options here that I haven't really messed around with is I could try, like, Hidden Test Subject as a shield. I haven't messed around with either of the Headless Defender or the Hidden Test Subject much, because they're only useful up close. But we're up close to this. This guy's getting up close. Let's try it. Yeah, this feels good. And it hits really hard, which is honestly part of it. I've only hit it twice, but it doesn't feel bad. Keep missing that. Honestly, the reason I'm not getting it pulled off is because when I try and prep myself for it, my dog just wrecks it. Okay, I like the fact that this lets me be more mobile, so I think I'm going to keep on the ranged. That was not what I was trying to do. I pushed the wrong button. Yeah, that actually felt really good. I pushed the wrong button. I was trying to do a finisher. I was trying to do my special because you're invincible while it's going. And I've misclicked. I was not thinking about it. Somehow I still got wrecked. That's really annoying. I'm still not loving this. Honestly, there's part of me that's curious if I should even be using the dog. Or if I should be using the sword, rather. If there's a better option. I would like to stop getting wrecked soon. That'd be great. Oh, man. This is tough. Okay, so I feel like I'm not making a bunch of headway with the sword right now. I'm kind of thinking let's try something more along the lines of that. To just get that extra pressure in. I feel like I can drop Sigrid behind him as the dog is dashing around and stuff. And I'm not getting very many hits in with my sword. Like, genuinely. I have concluded that the club is not better than the sword for this fight. Sigrid, however, may actually be worthwhile here. The club's special seems to be better than the swords, but that's about it. Got a perfect guard there. I'm trying to use up the rest of my charges of Sigrid and Dog there before I go over, because I noticed that I almost ran out of charges when I was trying to get through the third phase earlier. Okay, so we're gonna switch this guy out here. That. Sigrid, Dog. Yep. Most of this video has been this boss fight once again. Might end up going a little long because I do want to finish this boss fight this time. Yeah, this is definitely better than the hammer, or than the club. The fact that it's just the delay. It's the fact that the club has so much cooldown that I can't do the dashes in time to move safely. Facing completely the wrong way. He dodged out of the way anyway, but... I got to phase 3 without having to switch. There we go. That worked way better. Sigrid plus sword is a good combo. I really need to, I may need to look at upgrading Sigrid again, because I keep coming back to it. It's just very useful. As the kingdom approached oblivion, its subjects become something. My brethren fought until madness consumed them, or the rain did. I managed to stave off the corruption of my mind and found myself in the throne room. My blade held over the king I was meant to protect. He shook and blubbered in exasperation. The priestess and the knights who gave their lives for the kingdom were disposable. This was where the king's obsession with immortality had led us. Yep. The king's words, dripping with greed, were palpable lament of his corrupt heart. It was plain to me as the blood pumping in that heart also flowed in through my veins. I, too, had not fought to protect the kingdom or its people, but my own interests. I only wished for him to admit he had been wrong to abandon me. Sure enough, as I held my sword over him, his eyes were fixed only on me. I'd been waiting for this, waiting for our eyes to meet for the first time. Oh, man. I love the story in this game. We don't actually meet these characters, we just fight against them. Jabbing attacks with a lance with maximum reach. Advancing thrust can be made using the skill bow while moving sideways. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But we get a dash. After dodging, grabs hold of you and charges forward in a burst of momentum. Piercing spectral lance while dashing. Attack. Break through pestilent walls. The longer the dash, the more magic builds up within the spear. Okay. A knight driven from his castle. How much hatred must one be consumed by to kill one's own kin? I mean, if that kin has abandoned you and led you to a terrible life. Okay, so we have basically a run function. Unfortunately, it does not look like we have the ability to go. Okay, I wanted to see if this might let us like go up further, but it does not. It does look like, however, I like this, but there's some degree of, especially when you're doing it from the air, it's like a penguin toboggan, and that makes me giggle. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and save here. Mess around with this spirit, I guess. It is already a 4, at least. I'm not sure I dig that. It does have a good reach to it. But so does the club. Trying to remember what I was using before. Okay, so finally beat that boss. That was a really good. I enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.